Pay rises for the top tier, reads the headline. Have a listen to this. Australia's eSafety Commissioner, Julie Inman Grant, is taking home a $74,000 salary bump. I like it how they call that a salary bump.
Yes.
That's a lot
Hell
of
of a
people's
bump.
entire wage. To enforce the government's social media ban this year after senior agency heads collectively received pay rises of around 2.4%. The head of the National Online Safety Regulator, who's leading the government's implementation of social media restrictions for under 16s, is earning an additional $73,790 in the 2025-26 financial year, bringing her annual salary to $533,500, a $74,000 pay rise. Joe, how'd you like that? Your wife wouldn't have to go out to work.
Yeah, I would actually. If anyone would like a new eSafety Commissioner, happy to do the job. I've got a pretty good vibe about sort of what works and what doesn't. As J-Mac just said, I just solved hate speech in about, 30 seconds in the last topic alone. So, yeah, I'll take the money. I'll give some of it to the Lost Dogs Home if that makes people feel better. Donate 10% to charity. Still come out ahead, I think.
It's hard work trying to control the internet,
not really.
You need another $74,000 in order to deal with that.
No, you say, hey, Grok, control the internet.
Well, yeah, very good.
Can I point out something quickly?
Value for money?
So the eSafety Commissioner gets a $74,000 pay rise, right? The woman in charge of the AFP, which I would say is a little more important right now than banning kids from getting on social media, $19,000 pay rise.
There you go. See?
Although she was already on about 80 grand. And again, if anyone is looking for a new commissioner for the Australian Federal Police, I'm available. Just give me a call. Numbers, numbers listed.
That'll be a trip into the Wild West.
Anyway, on to the Daily Telegraph now. And as you can imagine, it is all over this terrible spate of shark attacks in Sydney. It says simply, stay out of the water. Josh Hanrahan and Matthew Benz, both great friends of mine, Caleb.
You're joking.
Yeah, great blokes, great mates of mine. Sydney-siders have been warned to stay out of the water after 3 shark attacks in 25 hours. It still seems amazing to even say that. Last night, a surfer was given CPR on the sand at Manly after being mauled. Earlier, a surfer's board was chomped at DY, where, of course, that horrible fatal attack occurred just last year, and that followed Sunday's attack in Sydney's east. And if you want to know the Daily Telegraph's position on sharks, it's pretty much kill them all.
Exactly.
Sometimes we don't say it like that, but that's what we're thinking on the inside. It's terrible.
On the front of the Advertiser tomorrow, a sad story. He was our joy. Health Minister Chris Picton and his family, this is the Health Minister in South Australia, have paid loving tribute to his political mastermind brother Tim. Tim Picton, 36, beloved dad to Charlotte, 4, died yesterday after he was coward punched in Perth. His kindness, generosity and humour brought joy to our lives, the Picton family said. And he'd worked as a strategist for the Labor Party, he'd been working in the mining industry most recently, and was coward punched outside a pub or a club or something weeks ago now and has been in hospital the whole time. Yeah. So an awful time for the Picton family.
He was the guy who was behind Mark McGowan's
win,
incredible win. Record, just broke all records and left, I think, the Liberal Party with 2 seats or something.
Yep, Tarago stuff.
Bonkers.
Our thoughts are with the Picton family. Another story on the front of the Tiser tomorrow. Is there a serial killer in your bowl? Cereals are an easy grab for early mornings on autopilot, but your favourite pick is often packing more sugar than you realise. In a new ranking of cereal nutrition value, plain rolled oats took first place and cornflakes were only just ahead of kid favourites such as Cocoa Pops and Fruit Loops, which came in last due to their high sugar content.
Wait, Cocoa Pops and Fruit Loops came in last?
Yeah, I know.
Who knew?
But the cornflakes were only just ahead of them. So the moral of the story is, have the Cocoa Pops or the Fruit Loops instead of the cornflakes.
If the cornflakes are only just ahead, I think the moral of the story is a win is a win.